What's going on, YouTube? It's been a long winter, but today I'm thrilled for this one. Let's jump into it. I've got the 2024 Harley Davidson Nightster. I should just make the video right here, just showing y'all, because I'm gonna be honest, guys, I am very impressed. I gotta be honest, you know, I want to say Harley really did a great job on this. I mean, they nailed it. This bike, pictures don't do it justice. When you come up close to this machine, it definitely, I mean, has this classy look, you know, especially that little old school emblem or whatever you want to call it. The wheels, very, very nice, but kind of have this classy look. I mean, it's just tons of character right here, guys, but at the same time, very, very modern touches. Revolution Max 975 engine, for a bike that weighs less than 500 pounds, 90 horsepower. It's gonna feel really good. It's gonna feel clean, I'm telling you. I've only driven about a block. I was already having a lot of fun. Sorry, I'm just like, it really is a dang good looking machine. It really has the best of both worlds, and they just mixed it in really well. And let me just say, I just want to start off by saying, you know, for $13,500 and you get, you know, standard ABS, which finally, because I have complained in the past, it's one of my pet peeves. Cruisers, they can be very easy to freaking drop. I know from personal experience. And so, you know, this has traction control and, you know, ABS, but it also has cruise control right here. It's also comes with a passenger, and for the most part, it's pretty squishy. So the ladies, or, you know, whoever your guest is, should appreciate that. But this is a 3-compartment motorcycle, and so basically the frame, this is the back, the engine, and the front. They're separate. And so, you know, it makes the bike light. And it definitely is one of Harley's lighter bikes at around 480, I believe. 480 pounds. But anyways, it really just is a beautiful, beautiful machine. The amount of character, like I said, it's really just an awesome machine. But anyways, getting on, I'm telling you right now, for being a taller guy, this seat, a lot of y'all are going to appreciate. It's a very low seat. Very upright seating position. Feel different, but in a good way. But anyways, I said let's go ahead and start this. So you go right here. Okay, let's load. Ooh, I like it. I give it an A. It's got some color, and it really just, it has the essentials, especially fuel gauge. I love that. Anyways, you press this button down, and there it is, guys. Let's see what this bike can do. Okay, actually has a real good rumble. Not super obnoxious, but you know, it has a little bit of sound to it. I like it. Okay, let's get going, guys. See what this bike, how this bike rides. You know, for around 14 grand. Oh, okay. I like it. Let's wow. All right. Man, I like this already. You can just feel the first thing I'm noticing is how light this bike is. I think it's really gonna help with the overall power output. Let's just take it easy. Whoa! Oh my goodness, what? Guys, this is an amazing machine. I gotta be honest with you. This is really fun. What? Oh, and dude, I gotta say, these Dunlop tires are great. I mean, they're new, but you feel firm. I mean, they just stick to the ground. Gives you a lot of confidence. Wow. Okay, this is... I gotta be honest with you. I am very impressed. Wow. This bike can go, guys. The power is actually surprising. I think because it's light, it really can go. And you know, it's something about it, but it actually gets a little bit on the louder, you know, on the louder side. Dang, guys, this really drives nice. Dude, this bike's got some torque. I gotta be honest. This thing... Okay, I gotta answer the question. Is this a good beginner bike? Oh, man, probably not. Let's just say, like, you could afford it, you know. I have a firm rule, you know, you should spend less than, I don't know, 10 grand on your first bike. And so this is a little bit past that. But let's just say money isn't an option. Well, this bike, I mean, it has a little bit of a kick. I don't know, I feel like maybe it would have too much power, but you know, could you ease into it and learn? Oh, definitely. You would just have to have some discipline, because this bike, I'm telling you right now, it really does like to go. It likes to go, it likes to be pushed. It's actually rider friendly in a way. It's actually kind of easy to ride this. Believe me, you know, if this was going to be your first bike, oh dude, good for you, man. I mean, it is an awesome machine. Harley did it well done. I got to be honest. I like that it has cruise control, and so it'll definitely make it a little better for you know, long trips, highway miles. You know, you have a little cosmetic windscreen more than anything. You know, it really does hit you hard, the wind, once you're going at higher speeds. But other than that, like, man, I'll be honest, I drove a motorcycle back in college for about my first 2 years, and it was great. You know, you just got to be careful with certain weather conditions. But I mean, honestly, I could see this being a great commuter bike. Plenty of power. Yeah, you know, plenty of power. And you know what, I'll be honest, it has a lot of torque, guys. A lot of torque. If you're a beginner, you better understand what that means if you're going to jump into something like this, especially on the lower rev range and the lower gears. Okay, yeah, I gotta be honest with you. Is this bike fast? It actually is. It is. I mean, my mind coming into this, you know, I drive a lot of cruisers. They have big engines, but they just never really feel that fast. But this one, yeah, it's surprising me, and it's not easy to do that. So I want to mention real quick, it comes with Brembo brakes, and the thing about Brembo brakes is they're just, man, they're one of the best. They're just strong but very smooth, and you can definitely feel that. And so all in all, I gotta say that there is a lot of value for this bike, you know what I mean? Like Mr. Jawline, is the bike worth the price? I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes. I mean, how good is it gonna be? You know, is it gonna be last long? I don't know that part. You know, you would have to buy it and own it for a couple years. But when it comes to just initial value for what you're paying, I want to say yes. And like I said, I mean, it's very quick, but it's easy to ride this, especially because it just feels light. I mean, just a solid A+. Harley, y'all did great. I'm very impressed. And man, if I was gonna buy a Harley, ooh, this would be, man, top of my list, just because, like, you know, it's just nice. It's just a nice bike, and I don't know why, I love the way it looks, but I love modern stuff. Like, I like the screen and the cruise control, but I like the classy look. And so I don't know, I really feel like Harley might sell a lot of these. It's not a massive engine, but the bike is so light. It's quick. It's really quick. Yeah. You're gonna have too much fun on this. I gotta recommend you go out and test drive this bike. You're gonna be very surprised, I'm telling you. I don't know, it's a torquey linear power band, believe it or not. And it just handles well. I believe it has a Showa suspension. It really just has some great characteristics, some great features, and I gotta say, I like the way it sounds for being stock. Nowadays, a lot of bikes are becoming very quiet. This just sounds great. You know, I just, my overall verdict, guys, it's just, I highly recommend it. Gosh, it sounds really good. It's a little different than your typical Harley, but I like it. I'm a fan of this, guys. You know, for around 14 grand, because I believe a color option, you know, they add about $450, which, whatever, but just a terrific machine, guys. I gotta say, I liked it a lot. I would totally recommend this to a friend. Just easy to ride, guys. I've had a lot of fun on this. You know, like it's been a long time, but I could definitely see myself driving something like this. Dang, man, it really does have a good little deep throat. Do a little U-turn, but wow, guys, I'm actually a little sad. I'm a little sad that I can't take this home. It really did surprise me. Yeah, guys, anyways, I really hope y'all enjoyed this. Man, the Nightster, just a great machine. Hope to see you on the next, guys. Give this video a thumbs up. So long.